After you get through knee surgery, it can be tough to find the right exercises to start rebuilding the strength in our knees. The water can create a safe environment while still challenging those muscles and build back the confidence needed to get back to everyday activities. For this drill, we're going to be doing the seated flutter kicks. This exercise is going to be done in the shallow end of the pool, and we're going to be on the steps. So what I want you to do, we're going to break down the arms really quickly, a few different options. Again, we can have them on the hips. You can hold the steps to give you a little bit of extra support. Again, we're sitting on the steps in the shallow end of the pool. Going to hold those steps for support. You can bring them straight out if you want. Makes it a little bit harder. The hardest option is bring them straight out of the water and hold them straight up as you're doing the kicks with the legs. Legs, we start with them knees bent, and we're gonna extend both legs straight out. Once they're fully extended, I want you to start lightly kicking one leg at a time. So right, left, right, left, right, left. Make sure that you do not bend that leg straight back down, but keep them extended. There can be a little bend, but you want to keep them straight out in front of you the whole time. Build it up to 15 seconds, then 30, then 45, up to a minute. Things I want you to avoid, all right? So if they're both extended, I definitely don't want one leg kicking and the other one not doing anything. So make sure to alternate right, left, right, left. And I want you guys to make sure we don't fall to the side as we're kicking, all right? Keep that back straight, legs extended in front of us. For this next exercise, again, we're gonna be in the shallow end of the pool. We're gonna be seated on the steps, and we're gonna be doing the seated scissor kicks. Again, we'll start with the arms, a few different options. You can be on the hips, you can hold on to those stairs to give you a little bit extra support. You can bring them straight out to the side while you're doing it. Hardest option is you bring them straight up over the head and you hold them there. Legs, again, we're sitting on the steps. Knees are bent. We extend both legs, so not one, extend both straight out. Once you reach all the way forward with the legs, you're gonna then separate them out to the side. Bring them to a place where you're comfortable. Don't force it past the uncomfortable position, but bring them out. And then when you bring them together, I want you guys to bring one leg, say the left leg, on top of the right leg. Then you bring them back out, and you bring the right leg the following time on top of the left leg, all right? For this exercise, try to build up to 10 times. One time would be right leg on top, then left leg on top. If you have 10 down, no problem, build up to 20, 30. If that feels good and easy, speed it up a little bit. So you bring them out and then try to bring them a little bit quicker in, out, in, all right? What I want you guys to make sure you're avoiding, again, falling to the side as you're doing it, or only having one leg come out and doing all the work. So both need to move evenly out and then crisscross at the top. For this next drill, we're gonna be doing the mini squat. It's gonna be done in the shallow end of the pool again, and I'm gonna quickly go over a few different options that you can do with your arms, and then we'll go over what we're gonna be doing with our legs. So, a couple options. You can keep the hands on the hips if you'd like. You can bring them out to the side as you do it, or you can bring them forward as you go into a mini squat. When you stand back up, the arms will go back down to the hips, and then you'll repeat that movement whichever direction they're moving. So if you're going forward, they go from here back, or they can go from the hips straight up. Same thing if you're doing it to the side, they can move out to the side and then back. I usually recommend finding a good comfortable shoulder distance for the legs, all right? Make sure that the feet are parallel. No turning them out, and definitely don't turn them in as you do it, all right? So we found a good comfortable position, the arms are moving, and what we're gonna do, we're not gonna go full squat, but I want you to start building up to it. So we're gonna do a smaller movement, so we're gonna bend those knees. We're gonna make sure that the shoulders are square. We're not falling forward as we're doing it, all right? So we're gonna go into kind of a mini squat, and then you're gonna stand back up. If you wanna make it a little bit harder and challenge the ankles at the very end, you can come up on the heels, lower, and then repeat. That feels comfortable after you've done it once. Build up to 10 times, then 20, and then 30. This one we are doing in place, but if you want to give your knees a little bit of a break, after you've done one and you stand back up, you can either just gently relax, or you can take a couple steps, then bring the legs back and repeat. Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Or if there's something you want us to cover in a future episode, again, leave a comment down below and we'll get to it.